you can easily spot it, flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. That's complete inside the 35. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back-to-back carries here. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 5 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Let's go now.
From the red zone on first. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, play action. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
He gets it dead and right. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the
where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Gets it again. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Miller. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Purdy on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
2nd down now. They need 7. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line of gain. Offense to the line fast. Purdy on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
1st down throw by Purdy. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
13-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Another carry for him. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st down.
Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock. Pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on second and goal. From the gun is Purdy. Oh, this big guy is moving. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 33. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
For a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Got ready.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at first down here. Throwing off the play fake. Taking a chance to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the 49ers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First down, Purdy to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Five still to go here. This is second down. Looking to throw, Purdy. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Has his man. That's their rookie for Morgan. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Caught out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Go.
To the air again. Purdy. Complete out to the right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
18. Watch out.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 left.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 now from the 46. They give it to him again. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon. "4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's got a man left, and this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage, and you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
They're throwing it. He has it at the 5! Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 42-yard line.
Ready.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
They'll throw to start the drive. Fits it through the middle. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 7.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. That's another quick hitter. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
For a Cowboys first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
The give now out of the shotgun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing now off the play action. Catch is made in close. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 14. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First and 10 from the 32. Running back sent in motion. Purdy on 1st down. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Now Purdy. That one's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Half the 60, half the 60.
Now looking to throw. Into the hands of Pickett. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple, and he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Got it. Ready?
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Smash, smash. Set. Ready. Not ready.
Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
First and more. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. They're on a close game. They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
49ers 14. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Get set, go. 18, go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Here's the backup, first throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Connects on the crosser. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First down from the 42. He's going to throw it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Watkins that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Complete out to the right side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. Running down the left side. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
One after try good by Reichert. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 21. Will Reichert to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing off the play fake. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And now they face second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more, from the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it. And I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
He's hit and dropped, so that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter, with him picking himself up after that sack. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Back to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ready! Mustang, 70 Lion!
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He'll get this one to Watkins. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Back to throw. He's got a man left. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Oh, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver delivered.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one's complete, right side. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, I think you gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Will Reichert now to try the field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Will Reichert to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Check out.
Trying the right side. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Back to the well again. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
It's a pickup.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
2nd and 7.
Okay, ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready?
Hand off to the back. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Andy. Keep it moving.
Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. 4th down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Is set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. On the give, it's Miller. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. 49ers gotta score in a hurry. Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Here he is on 2nd and inches. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. I'll throw it here on first. Complete over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield. Second and manageable. He's throwing. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. They are throwing it again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's got it over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Throws caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
That's another.
San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Cowboys' 7-yard line.
Back on second and goal. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Extra DBs out there now as they try to end this drive.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Bronco. Trap 60, Trap 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, right?
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal. This one intended for the running back. And that brings up fourth and goal.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's fourth and goal. Desperation time here. And we're going to stay at a 2-score game, Brock. That's incomplete on fourth and goal as they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth.